Democracy, a system where we get to choose our elected representatives who then go on to propose, deliberate and pass legislation on our behalf. Except we don't choose, do we? Because when it comes to elections, choice is an illusion. In France this weekend, Emmanuel Macron was re-elected president in the loosest possible sense. Voter turnout was exceptionally low, and of the minority of the electorate who did actually turn up to polling stations, he received only 4 out of every 10 votes. France didn't want him as their president. He's presiding over a huge cost of living crisis and almost 4 years of yellow vest protests calling for political reform and economic justice, to which his response has been non-existent. A rampant Europhile presiding over a nation of people who no longer want to be in the European Union. The French public immediately protested his re-election on a significant scale, and then the police sprayed them all with tear gas. How did this bloke get to be president for another 5 years? Because there was no alternative. It was either this little turd of a man or far-right nationalist Marine Le Pen. The choice was between a demonstrably useless, arrogant centrist or a nutjob extremist. There were no good options, and that situation very much mirrors what's happening all around the world, doesn't it? Justin Trudeau, Joe Biden, Boris Johnson, all the result of dysfunctional electoral systems, all widely considered to be fundamentally useless and contemptible by the people who ostensibly elected them. But of course, none of these leaders were chosen. None of them had the confidence or respect of their electorate. They simply ended up in office because of a lack of viable alternatives. And all of them, coincidentally, happened to be World Economic Forum Build Back Better stooges. Fancy that, what a surprise. These political puppets aren't really making decisions on behalf of the people that elected them, are they? They're just shallow manifestations of the idea that we are all free, that we are self-determining, and that we have a say in the future of whatever particular country that we call home. But that idea is an illusion. In reality, we don't shape our own lives. Our lives are shaped by powerful corporate interests. Our lives are shaped by shady anonymous figures high up in the media, tech and pharmaceutical industries. Wealthy, powerful individuals who we're not even aware of dictate how we live, how we work, how we spend our time, in accordance with their own values and their own political agenda. We aren't free, we don't choose. You didn't even choose to watch this video. If you're watching this video, it's only because the platform on which it has been posted has chosen to make it visible to you. And there'll be a reason for them having done that too. The only freedom we have is in determining what is real and what is not, and separating truth from lies. And even then, you're not allowed to speak that truth out loud, are you? Because that's the sort of thing that gets you cancelled, isn't it? Please support my comedy via Patreon or PayPal by following the links below this video. Thanks for watching, and whatever you do, don't forget to vote in the upcoming local elections.